like these who can really run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Baseline jumper right on the money.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Gafford with a screen on Conley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, BA, because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Just 5 to shoot. Inside, Edwards. That shot is off. Nice D from Thompson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. The coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here's Thompson. Washington passes to Davis. Here's Irving. Carries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Outside Conley. Edwards fires from way outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Washington. Here's Irving. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
For 3, Conley. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Now here's Randle. Let's go with a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randle. Yes, you can make a 3. So can I.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Clark with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Clark. Davis against Randle. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Davis. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Davis. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Davis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll get things started in the 2nd quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie, just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No made baskets yet. Here's Edwards. Lively grabs the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And that one's good.
I'll tell you, it's hard to deal with Dinwiddie that close to the rim. You cannot mess with his concentration.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Dinwiddie outside. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Miller, the pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards with it. He's covered by Dinwiddie from the high post. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Miller. Edwards has got 9.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Dinwiddie against Edwards. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Reid with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Puts it up. Edwards can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men doors.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got a big-time game.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Edwards for 3. The triple hits for Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to Irving. From behind the arc. Here's the floater. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Irving against Conley. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night now. The first free throw is good. And Randall drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Thompson, P.J. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Irving in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Thompson. The 3 is up. The shot misses. Minnesota in the lead. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure. But terrific movement from the big man, Rudy Gobert, starting to master the screen and roll.
Back to Irving. He gets it to go off the front iron. Irving's got 15.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Conley, a screen on Thompson. Back to Conley from outside the arc. He drops it from range. Conley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Edwards looking for an opening. 4-3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Shot clock at 6. Washington finds Davis. Irving for 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Irving's got 20 points.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
He's feeling it. Edwards, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
The drive by Irving. It's blocked by Gobert. And he recovers it. Irving, no good. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Gafford. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert? Excellent at converting while getting hit.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Exum's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley. Reed's checked in for Gobert. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Outside, Williams. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Too strong. Davis for 2.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Can't hit that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Minnesota up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Nas Reed, Donte DiVincenzo out there with Edwards, and it's Minot in at the 4. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Pass to Irving. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Edwards against Williams. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Irving, the pass to Williams. Outside Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, there isn't a bad shot for Kyrie Irving right now. His offensive attack is so versatile.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Prosper. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Williams. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Outside Davis. Washington outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And it's all knotted up.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Here's Irving. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Irving's got 24 points.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Tries it from the block. And Edwards with a nice bucket inside. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Randle, a screen on Irving. Outside McDaniels. From deep. He buries it from 3.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 15 points in just the second half.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Irving. And Conley grabs the miss.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of two is good. And that puts him up 5. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
They're looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Great job.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Klay Thompson. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Anthony Edwards.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Irving. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices.
trenches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school, should be a physical contest.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5. Now here's Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And Zubac puts it in.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Harden against Morant. From deep. They get it again. Edey got it. Good job in the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
So it's the Clippers now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Leonard, that's for 2. Edey with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Edey. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Zubac defending.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with John. He's always looking to move that ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's Harden. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Harden is a versatile shooter, so he'll make the most of that mid-range spot whenever you give it to him.
Morant against Harden. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, wow. Okay, job turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Like looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo! One of his favorite moves right there, guys. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
It's time for game time. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells.
Substitution on the court.
And then for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Zubac, and it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. Morant finds Clark. Harden against Morant. Shoots over Leonard. And that one's good. Morant.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Jones with the screen on Clark. A 3 from Leonard. Edey with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant looking around. Over Harden. And it's Morant missing. The Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Harden the pass to Jones. Takes it out to Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the jam by Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Morant passes to Bain. Takes a 3. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bain. Morant's got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
Here's Morant. He has 7. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies out in front. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Jaren Jackson.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Pippen with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Pippen's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Jones with the screen on Pippen. Simmons inside. Defended by Pippen. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved. But it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And Clark is right there.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Simmons passes to Zubac. Here's Coffey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Coffey's got his first points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timeout,
Now a
timeout.
timeout called by Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. The Clippers also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Simmons. Outside Leonard shoots over Wells. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
No good from Zubac.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now, here's Morant for 3. Clippers trail by 5. Harden with it. Pass to Jones. Left side, Leonard. Over Bain. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And it's 6 points for Leonard.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 11 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Leonard. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Kawhi is such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
Tries again. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Wells, Morant outside. And the rejection by Zubac. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David All. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Leonard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson. People like to debate, Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players, but his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's Edey. Zubac defending. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Pass to Powell. Here's Leonard. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And then let's get it for the Grizzlies. First time.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Leonard against Jackson. Pass to Morant. Wants to get it to Bain, and does. Clock is at 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Clippers trail by 3. In the corner, Harden. Back to Leonard. Here's Zubac. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Zubac has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bain against Dunn. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Now here's Powell. And here's Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Los Angeles, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones checked in for Chris Dunn. Jones, no one around him. Los Angeles with another miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Aldama passes to Morant. Here's Edey, defended by Jones. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Leonard. The ferocity inside by Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Harden against Morant. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 17 now.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Pippen. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Bain in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Wells passes to Bain. Clark sets a screen for Bain. And he gets the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Pass to Jackson to take the lead. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's Dunn. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Leonard against Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dunn shot's good.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the shot goes down. Morant's got 22.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi Leonard battles for two.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Here's Morant, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Oh, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down, and that's a big whistle.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3. Pass to Powell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That could not happen at this point in the game.
Morant against Harden. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
This is what Morant does so well. No one can stay in front of him.
Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant left side. Here's Edey. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Edey's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bain finds Morant. Here's Edey. Bell's wide open. Drills it from outside.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Leonard chewing him up inside.
Tough buckets inside are nothing new to Kawhi. Having a hand in his face only sharpens the focus.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need. Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Pass to Green. Back to Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. Puts up a three, and he buries his first look.
Really like what Edwards did there, assertive in the two-man game.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him at Springfield one day.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Look at that from Edwards, way out there.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. 6-point game. Here's the three. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Conley. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
With the step back. Now Butler. Fires from deep. That's good from Curry. On the assist from Butler. Give him 8 points now.
Straight up, Curry is as good as anyone and perhaps the best we've seen from three-point range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside, Green. Right side, Moody to the paint. Outside for Butler. Over Randall. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
And this is Jimmy's sweet spot. He loves finding room to shoot that mid-range jumper.
Outside Conley. Back to Randall. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 11.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here's Edwards outside. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with more.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Here's Curry. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for. A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hill to take these shots.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Miller. Left side, Alexander Walker. Miller outside. Pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Hield. Minnesota again missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know,
Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Edwards against Hield. Edwards gets the bucket.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Hield on the wing. Over Edwards. And it's Hield. That time on the assist by Curry. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left, off the catch.
Timeout, timeout.
Dribble into the three on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Pajemski subbed in for Curry. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Randall against Butler. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Gobert with a screen on Butler. To the inside. Gobert hammers it home.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
And here's Pajemski. He's scoreless. Green with a screen on Conley. Here's Butler. Butler! Unfazed by the defense. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Minnesota up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Ooh, the finish inside by Edwards.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Outside Butler, this one for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Butler's got 7 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The 3. And it's Randle that time on the assist by McDaniels. Give him 8 points now.
And you gotta have some confidence to fire back like that. Randle with no shortage of confidence.
Outside Butler for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Payton's checked in for Moody. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
You get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
Pass to Randle. Edwards with it. Lets a floater go. Conley. And the jumper from down low is true. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Pajemski. Goes up from the top of the key. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pulls it. They grab their own miss. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Stephen Curry. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards. Pass to Butler. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Randle. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota leading by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kevon Looney is out there with Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Curry passes to Hield. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Edwards got 12 points here in the second half.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Outside Curry, 3-pointer. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. Curry against Conley. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Here's Edwards. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, Curry takes the contact and hits it anyway.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Takes the 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Conley against Curry. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Edwards. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Moody. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11. Conley passes to Gobert. Edwards looking for an opening. Pulls up. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Edwards has got 34 points. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 10. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never
Man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Leonard the pass to Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Thompson against Dunn. From deep, Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Now here's Powell. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Harden can't hit.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Dunn. Zubac kicks to Harden. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Pass to Washington. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Dunn. And here's Leonard from 3. And again Los Angeles with the triple.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Jones checked in for Los Angeles. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Leonard kicks it out to Jones. And again, hits the Clippers from deep.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Mavericks trail by 3. Irving passes to Gafford. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's good.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Washington. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers, leading by 5. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's a smart read from Powell. He analyzed the play there and made the right pass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And on the way from Irving for 3, bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 5. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Irving. The Clippers grab the miss.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Coffey passes to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Dinwiddie is screen on Simmons. Nobody near Irving. They get it back. And Marshall kicks to Irving. Another shot. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Great open look there.
And the whole floor is in Dinwiddie's comfort zone as a shooter. The confidence translates into great shot making.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Irving. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Dunn passes to Leonard. He had a nice open look right there. Leonard's got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Gafford. Still yet to score. Washington finds Gafford. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Outside Leonard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shoots over Washington. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Irving. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's Washington. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Dunn misses. Mavericks trail by 10. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's Powell. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, just keeping it simple that time, Norman Powell. Nice job.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Thompson gets it inside.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Outside Leonard, 13 feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
Kawhi, such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Thompson outside. The 3 from Davis. No good that time. Los Angeles leading by 10. Down low. Leonard chewing him up inside.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Pass to Davis. Great D that time from Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. Now here is Davis. 7 points in the game. Pass to Irving. Poke loose. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle. shoots a fader, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Irving. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Clay outworking the defense and letting that one go.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. BA, thank you. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Over in the corner, Washington. Outside, Irving. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden against Irving. Back to Harden. Powell kicks to Dunn. Leonard looking around. Over Davis. And it's Leonard missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Dunn. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. Here's Marshall. Shoots over Leonard. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Marshall.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Nobody near Leonard. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. Lively a screen on Bogdanovic. Trains the three-pointer. 6 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like we're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovic. Pass to Washington. Davis surveying the floor. For his screen on Leonard. Davis down low. He's covered by Leonard. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 18 points for Kawhi Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
For the screen on Leonard. Davis down low. Leonard's there. And that one's good by Davis.
You don't want to give a bunch of these mid-range jumpers to AD because he'll get in the rhythm and he'll bury you.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Dunn finds Zubac. The three from Harden. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. The 19-foot shot, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Clippers lead by 17. Dinwiddie passes to Christie. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. The kick out to Williams. And he's good on the three ball. And here's Los Angeles. Simmons against Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with the screen. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. 9 seconds left in the game. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Duking it out here tonight, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, big talent on both sides. You and I have been talking about this game for a couple of weeks. This should be a terrific matchup.
Certainly one you circle on your calendar. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. For 3, Randle. The shot won't fall. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
And Allie, thanks. About a minute played here so far in the first. Dort outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving in. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Randle, pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. Lou Dort picks one up. Minnesota shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Inside. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Conley. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. McDaniels from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. For the Thunder, Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Reed with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now here's Williams. No points so far. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams a screen on Clark. Lets the three fly. Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 1. Stay with. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Reed in at the center position. Pass to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams, but at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Williams from long range. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Caruso, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards packs it home.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Timeout. Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
You have to love the way he's done it, Brian. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Anthony Edwards. And that one's good from Conley.
Great recognition there from Conley. He saw an opening and took it.
Williams finds Dort. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. The shot by Dort, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Inside, you have to try something to stop Randall. But he gets physical right back and draws a good shooting foul. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of. because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Dillingham's checked in for DiVincenzo. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren!
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Randall with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The open J off the mark.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. That's the group from Mark Dagnall starting the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
Outside, Williams. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The fader. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Here's Edwards. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Edwards has got 12.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and down it goes. 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Randall, a screen on Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gilgeous-Alexander powers his way to the rim.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Conley finds Edwards. Over Dort. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. 59 seconds left in the third. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Over Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Pass to Hartenstein. Dort outside. Hartenstein with it. Here's Williams. The 3 is up. Edwards pulls it in. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been productive scoring the ball. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Timberwolves, we've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Minot in at the 4. Pass to Reid. The rebound by Wiggins.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reid. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Randall. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From the line, oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Gobert with a screen on Dort. And here's Edwards outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. SGA working through contact inside.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Edwards, no good. Thunder leading by 8. Just just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Thunder.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards pulls it in.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
23 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Minnesota calls time here. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
We see Oklahoma City get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra.
quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at center.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Curry with a wide open look. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. Dunn finds Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Golden State moving it around. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Here's Leonard. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And Kawhi Leonard with the 3. Leonard's got 8.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Pass to Moody. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Powell. Zubac with it, guarded by Green. And that one is good from Zubac.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
Well, their pass to Green. Now Curry. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Zubac. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Outside Curry. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Stephen Curry.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
So they take the lead. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch? Wow.
Outside Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. But they've been fun to watch.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Outside Curry. The three. Another three for Golden State.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Jones. Here's Bogdanovic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Bajemski in for Hield. Now Jones following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep. Here's Dunn. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Bajemski finds Kuminga. Over Jones. Kuminga, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Dunn passes to Bogdanovic. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Leonard draws the double. Kawhi tangles him up inside.
Well, Kawhi Leonard meets the defender at the rim, and he comes out on top.
Outside, Green to the paint. Here's Bajemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Leonard inside. Payton's there. Leonard chewing him up inside.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler, he's jumped in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody comes in for Payton. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now, here is Harden, still without a basket. And it's in there.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Bajemski finds Moody. Back to Bajemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Moody. Back to Butler. 32 seconds left in the first half. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 14. Pass to Coffee. 18 feet out. Again, the Clippers.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Pulls up on the elbow. No good on that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot from live. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Here's Powell. He has yet to score. Zubac with the screen for Powell. Off target with his 3. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Pass to Zubac.
I just love the fire with which Draymond Green plays defense. This man does not let you get comfortable.
Clock at 6. Here's Dunn. Pajemski grabs the board.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Outside Butler. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. It's to Curry from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Leonard. 14 points for him. Off the run, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Now the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
And a deep 3 from Curry. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Pass to Moody. Inside, here's Butler in the paint. Butler!
Jimmy Butler playing with aggression right now. Boy, if he touches the paint, he is thinking score.
Zubac with it. Now here's Powell. Over Moody. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Powell. Golden State's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Butler. And here is Curry. Green with a screen on Hart. Curry from deep 3-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Payton, he's checked in for Moody. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Foul for 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Loads it up for Butler. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Leonard looking over the floor. Sends it home! What a shot!
drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous...
And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top, up 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Derek Jones Jr.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Payton in at the 3. Bogdanovich passes to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Curry on the wing. Dunn covering. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you, with his rapid-fire release, defenders are forced to leave their feet when Curry rises to shoot, and that's why the pump fake serves him so well.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Harden in for Bogdanovich. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, it hurt Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Outside Curry. Curry buries the 3 shot.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Done outside. Pass to Powell. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Leonard against Butler. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
And the rejection by Zubac. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nailed from three-point land.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Up top, Leonard, defended by Butler. Leonard kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 6. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
Pass to Moody. Here's Pajemski. Now Butler for the 3. Powell pulls it in.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there. That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Here's Curry driving the lane. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
At the Dunn. Outside Leonard. Good!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Over Harden. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And just solid play out of them that time.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. 3 from the inbound. Oh, big time play!
And he nailed it. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position, filling out the middle. Oh, Fox with a steal. Outside Barnes. Vassell left side. Out to Fox. And the bucket is good.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Irving. Rebound San Antonio. First quarter, just over a minute played. Barnes passes to Vassell. Back to Barnes. The three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Now Thompson to end the run. Buries it from three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Castle. Back to Fox. Over Irving. And it's Fox missing.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Irving finds Washington. Now here's Davis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Inside, Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
Vassell outside, fires the three, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Mavericks trail by 6. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Dallas. Hall, he's checked in for San Antonio. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Gafford with a screen on Barnes. Down low. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Good as the jump shot falls.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gafford. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Washington. Dinwiddie with it. Fires for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Davis against Barnes. Beyond the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Davis. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. Offline with a 3. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Sohan. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
It gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Outside Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. Now Edwards. Here's Christie. Still without a bucket. Irving with it. Releases. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Such a confident jumper. It's just like Kyrie knows it's going in the minute he releases it.
Outside Paul. Mavericks with the rebound. Irving looking around. Count it. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does, because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gafford. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And the Spurs lead by 7.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Gafford passes to Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Outside Wembanyama. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Washington outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Castle. No made baskets yet. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Davis, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. They lead by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle. Vassell outside. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing, and the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense, but Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more. How about that block from Irving there, getting the timing just right on the defense.
Another shot. Count the basket. Vassell's got 8. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I could get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Vassell can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Davis. Over Castle. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
It's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
And there's 1:45 left in the third. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. For the tie. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. Fox against Irving. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Outside Davis. Here's Marshall. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Marshall's got his first 3 points of the game. San Antonio leading. Fox the pass to Sohan. Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Back to Sohan. And he lays it up and in. Sohan's got his second bucket on the night.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Pass to Marshall. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Fox. From 11 feet away, Wembanyama, no good. Irving with it. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 15 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks, helping. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Derek Lively. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 3, small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving against Paul. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Chris Paul.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
.60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. That shot off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Paul. Sohan outside. That one falls.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle's subbed in for Paul. They set the screen. Vassell against Washington. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And down it goes. Jam that one home. Washington outside. Outside Davis. Fires from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First free throw is good. And that brings him within 2 here. And so he hits both. 1:49 left to play in the 4th. Shoots from 12. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Irving's got 16 in the second half.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Vassell outside. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Davis. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Here's Irving. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Fox against Irving. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Unloads from 13. He connects!
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You've got to play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Fox, that's good.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis with a screen on Fox. Irving for three. San Antonio with a rebound.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Here's Fox. It's good! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Irving fires from way outside. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. They've got Kyrie Irving. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Thompson in at the two.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Irving. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Irving's got 30.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
Fox. And there's another one for the Spurs.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Irving for three. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fox outside. Ooh, Fox pushing through the defense.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Fox against Irving. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his bounds.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Let's hear it for one of our dancers.
Pass to Washington. Now Irving. Over Fox. Again, the miss by Dallas. On offense, here's San Antonio. 6-point lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Wembanyama finds Fox. Vassell with it. Outside Barnes. The three is up.
And look, what you love about AD defensively, it's the instincts, the ability to move his feet, the timing of the shot contest. It's perfect.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now an 8-point Spurs lead. Dallas calls timeout. 17 seconds left in the OT period. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one.